Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And good evening, race fans. Welcome in live to the Full Velocity Racing Network. And we are live tonight in Brazelton, Georgia at the Lanier National Speedway. It is opening night. Kind of dropped on us too really quickly for the Southern Dirt Racing Series Street Stock Division. Brought to you by our buddy Charlie Milner at Milner Media and Design, the Milner Media and Design 50 here tonight at Lanier, and it comes to you live via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. What is going on, everybody? Phil Lacasse is here. Jack Truman is on the controls. As always, we get the Phil and Jack attack. We come to you live once again on a Sunday night in a familiar time slot. We've been here forever in the street stocks, feels like, and we come out here and start the first of what is going to be a new season for the Southern Dirt Racing Series. Always puts on a great show. Thank to Charlie Milner, and I believe Dan Worthington may still be involved, or Travis Montgomery. No, there's a couple of guys over there. He's being Jake Lassiter, the creator of this series. Thank him a lot as well. Good to go over here and play with these guys again here on a Sunday night, coming back to street stocks. And my once upon a time favorite, and may reclaim itself as a favorite racetrack I have in iRacing, Lanier National Speedway. We're going to have a great time as we've got, looks like, let's say 19 or 20 cars on the pit area. I believe we're going to get 19 potentially out there going to grid for our first of our 2 heat race events that are gridding now. So let's take a look down trackside for our first 3D racing starting lineup of the night. And on the pole with the number 16, I think he's going to grid. The schedule will be Blake Peelan. Alongside him, the number 311 will be Justin Holt. In row number 2 with car number 73, Screamin' Stephen Moore with Josh Abbey alongside with car number 5. The 14-2 of Taylor Frost. He will start position 5 with the number 45 of Travis Montgomery to his outside. The Iceman, Dan Stifler with car number 71 will start 7th with the number 14 of Brock Evans next to him. And scheduled to roll 9th. I don't think he's going to answer the call either. With 22 is Kevin Guibo with the number 84 of Brandon Pretlow to the outside of what was row 5. I think we're going to call for 10, and I'm going to guess we're going to get 8. I believe that's going to slide the inside lane up to the pole. We have a winner. I guessed right. Imagine that. I mathed. Jeff McConey would be really proud of me. I want to say you and him did one heck of a job last night, Jack, at the awesome Raceville Cyber Thunder Racing League. I was quite a bit delayed by a little while. iRacing was having some issues, but 45-minute delay. But you and Jeff had a really, really good show. So I think the race is terrific. Didn't go back and see the rest of it yet, but hopefully at some point I will. We'll be back over at Cyber Thunder here coming up this coming Thursday night as well. And the Xfinity cars will be a good time. But let's go racing here at Lanier in the street stocks on the dirt, where I think this is exactly where our network butter is our bread, is right here in the dirt scene. Stephen Moore and Justin Holt will race for the race lead for now the second time off of turn number 2. Put Taylor Frost up to third. He will drive third. He will drop to the low side, potentially a race 3 wide for that race lead. But right now it's Holt versus Stephen Moore. Holt, a guy we know who really good at these street stocks, as is Mr. Moore. These guys are all good. We've seen a lot of these guys for a long time, not only at this league for a couple of seasons, but also the Spring Showdown. We see a lot of these drivers at the Dirt Warrior Racing League, where the Sunday Shootout was home for a couple of seasons on Sunday night. They're taking a break there. So I think a lot of the drivers you see from DWRL are going to come out here and play around on a Sunday night with Charlie and the boys. So it'll be a good time as we exit turn number 4. Let's go halfway home in heat race number 1 there. The 8-lap heat races is remember the English here again. Been a little while. It feels like we've done this. Holt lead the way. He's got 3 car lengths on Stephen Moore. Taylor Frost going to ride there in the 3rd spot. The transfers, we're calling top 3 to the feature event. I'm going to make a guess that we're probably all going to race in the feature. LCQs, I guess I would say question mark. Not sure. We'll see where iRacing takes us. But either way, Holt, Moore, Frost, your top 3. Josh Abbey in the number 5 car currently runs in 4th. Dan Stifler right all over him with car number 71. He will take a peek down to the low side. Heading into number 1 and 2, and we've got 2 laps remaining, 2 sticks down, 2 trips left around for the Big Texan with car number 311, or call 31. There are 2 1s on that car. I'll have to get a magnifying glass out. I see a 31. So this blind guy will see Justin Holt will lead the way. He's got 3 car lengths back to Moore. Taylor Frost will ride right behind him. The white flag has already been given. They are in the back chute heading into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Put the checkers in the air and give Justin Holt the win here on opening night in heat race number 1. Stephen Moore for 2. Taylor Frost, Joshua Abbey, Dan Stifler, Brandon Pretlove, Brock Evans, Travis Montgomery going to complete our 8 cars that gridded for heat race number 1. If you're watching us for the first time tonight, you said, hey, this wasn't on your schedule, guys. Well, you're right. It was not. This schedule kind of came to us within the last, maybe 24 hours. We get a whole lot of heads up on this one. We're here. We'll get the entire schedule posted when Charlie gives it to us, and we'll put it over on our home base, fullvelocitytv.com, where you can see all the great stuff coming up. We've got a couple of different things to add there, including said we're going to be back at Cyber Thunder this Thursday night in Charlotte. We're also going to pick up the Elite Dirt Racing Series or the Elite Dirt Racing League on Thursday night with street stocks as well. Pro Late models. That'll be a good time. That schedule going to get posted too. I'll get that done probably tomorrow. But we know we definitely got that coming to us. It'll be starting here in the next couple of weeks. Said fullvelocitytv.com is where you find it. Is I did see that, and that we had issues around the front row for heat race number 2. 3D Racing starting lineup will go away with the number 21 of Jim Revis to the inside, and the perpetrator of somebody backing up and ramming the guy behind him with the number 13, the rock star, that is DJ Kilinowski. In row number 2, the number 61 is Josh Peacock with the number 18, the coach, Kyle Surratt, to the outside of that second row. Jake Lassiter will bring car 51 out from P5 with the showstopper, Jamie Massey with car number 62. It'll be Brandon Marlowe with number 37 starting 7th with Josh Ely in the Bulletproof 09. He will start on the outside of the 4th row. Daniel Worthington with the number 13 and Wes Wiggin in the 188 make up, I believe, a perfect attendance for heat race number 2. 10. Did I count 10? You said 9. You got me all confused. I cut 10 cars. 10 cars, 8 laps around, like when they get perfect numbers. And see if we get a perfect race on this one as we come off turn number 4. Let's complete lap number 1. Good to see the 21 car back out front on a Sunday night. The evil one, Jim Revis, leading the way. Kilinowski in for 2. Here about the JP Design 61 car. He runs 3rd. But he has his buddy alongside of him, and we haven't talked about the name Kyle Surratt a lot here recently. I think Kyle's been busy, but he's been out there with car 18 racing for the 4th spot as we had a couple of cars come together. Turns number 3 and 4, I do not believe the yellow flags are on in the heat, but it looks like we had a couple make contact, including, I believe, Josh Ely got shifted on a lane there. He definitely got the worst of that in the 09, so he'll drop back to 8th and final on this one, but 3 laps go complete. Revis continuing to lead the races here for the second spot. Kilinowski versus Josh Peacock of a pair of Bulletproof Motorsports cars running 2 and 3, but all chasing the pride of dirt warrior racing. Car number 21, the evil one, Jim Revis, leading the way at the halfway marker. 4 laps go in, 4 laps remain. Our final heat race of the evening, and I don't believe we're going to see LCQs. If we do, we'll call it. I'm not quite so sure we will. We'll wait and see, but off the corner, put that 5th lap complete. Car 21 continuing to lead the way. Kilinowski and Peacock, top 3, have kind of driven away from now running 4th, Jamie Massey. Jamie sitting back there almost 1 full second. The 62 car is beginning to chase down the back of the 61, so we know the showstopper, Mr. Massey's in the house. He'll definitely have a loud right foot, and he will be quick. He leads Kyle Surratt. Kyle running back in now P5 with Wes Wiggin, Jake Lassiter, Brandon Marlowe, Dan Wellington, Josh Ely. Completing our 8 cars there is off turn number 4. We put the white silk up in the air. Going to be one more trip around this 3/8 mile Lanier National Speedway for car number 21, Jim Revis, who will run the low side out of 2. DJ Kilinowski trying to make it a lane lower into 3 and 4 as Jim runs more the middle out of the 4th turn. He'll carry to it. He'll take down the win in heat number 2. Jim Revis taking down the win. DJ Kilinowski, Josh Peacock, Jamie Massey, Kyle Surratt, Wes Wiggin, Jake Lassiter, Brandon Marlowe, Dan Worthington, Josh Ely, completing our 10 cars there. So see what we're doing next. So we are going to do an LCQ. So we will have an LCQ race. I do believe they're all racing their way into the feature event. It's going to call for 12, or was it taking the top one? I'll let this thing shuffle around. 12 laps, 14 are going to transfer in, and I do believe there's going to be 14 on the racetrack. Let's see how neat and tidy this works. 12 laps around. Josh Abbey going to be on the pole. Whitney number 5 with the 62 of Jamie Massey. Dan Stifler 71. Kyle Surratt in the 18. Brandon Pretlove with the number 84. Wes Wiggin in the 188. Brock Evans and Jake Lassiter will be in row number 4 with Travis Montgomery. Brandon Marlowe starting off 10th. The 16 out there. This will be Dan Worthington and Josh Ely. I believe we're going to have 12 of the 14 on the list. They're all going to transfer on in. Really no drama to play with here except for qualifying position. I see our buddy Tyson Pankow is out there in the chat. Tyson, how you doing, Bubba? Thank you so much for 500 stars out there. We see Susan is out there rooting on for Mr. DJ. No DJ will be represented out there well in our chat as always. Mr. Worthington's out there saying let's go racing. I think Dan is on the LCQ, so hopefully he doesn't text and drive. But we got Chipper Barnett out there. Chipper Doodle Barnett. That's a great name. Love that one. Hope you're doing well there, man. Wherever you're watching from, check out it. Where are you from, Chipper? Guy, let us know. Here all our audience comes from, and it's good to see you all out there watching tonight. Little crowd here on a Sunday night for a show that didn't have a whole lot of press or even notice to it. Really, we really didn't know we were doing this until about 24 hours ago. So even then, we weren't even sure what was going on as Charlie was trying to shuffle around a schedule and get stuff to us. And I believe I even see here looking through the Discord, there may be a schedule posted in here. Maybe I can take some notes, but we'll try to wait and see. Off to number 4, we get the pace car in, or pace truck in, and we'll put the iRaceGuyFlag.com green flag in the air. We will go 12 laps around. In the B main, Josh Abbey going to lead the way out of turn number 2 on the opening lap, and let's see where this one kind of breaks on in behind him as you look there for the second spot. You've got the 71 of Stifler. You've got the 18, the coach Kyle Surratt, and now potentially a 3-wide scenario through turns number 1 and 2. I guess call it 2. I thought Kyle may run through the middle, but Abbey under a fire from Stifler, the 71 car down low, 2 by 2 by 2. About 3 or 4 rows deep out of turn number 4. That's a cool look. Wes Wiggin, the DTJ number 188. He will drop his car to the extreme low side. Almost had a 3-wide run there for that race lead. Down at turn number 1 and 2. Surratt will keep it glued to the outside lane. You look behind them, the 14 of Brock Evans. He is right there in that mix. Brock almost had a date with the inside wall. That one worked out too well for him, but he will ride the 14 car to the low side. Him and Wes Wiggin having a race. Jake Lassiter, the 51 in there. They are 3 wide with the 50 or 51 and 5 car. Abbey up top, Lassiter in the middle, but the new race leader, as you guys saw happen, is now car number 62, Jamie Massey, leading the way Stifler and Surratt will race there for second and third. Jake Lassiter and Brock Evans going to be your top 5. Jamie Massey, where the heck did he go? He's up there motoring along. He's got almost 1 full second already. And we're not even halfway home in this. So next time by, we will see the cross flags go down. We'll go 6 laps in. We will go 6 laps to go. And the showstopper trying to steal this one away with car number 62 as he will lead the way out of turn number 4. There's the cross flags go down. He's got about a half a second lead between the race for second, between the 71 car, Dan Stifler, Kyle Surratt, the 18. Guess what, Jack? Kyle's running down low. Who'd have thunk it?
No.
Car on the low side.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh, exactly. You never would have thought Surratt and low. Maybe if somebody put a cone down there and say 18 go up high, that would probably have to make things kind of even. For Kyle and Dan having a good race for position 2 down the back chute, heading into turn number 3 and 4, all going to chase Massey around. You look behind him. The race for 4th continues to be a good one as well, with Lassiter's number 51, Brock Evans, having a good run here early on in the 14. He runs 5th. Josh Abbey, Dan Worthington, Wes Wiggin, Brandon Marlowe, Josh Ely. Josh having a struggle here to open the night. He runs back there in 10th in the 09. So see if Ely can't get his stuff together and maybe be a player in this 50-lap main event this evening, but running down on laps in the B, because this time through turns number 3 and 4, the starter going to put those 2 sticks down, giving Jamie Massey the signal. He's got 2 more trips around the 3/8 mile with car number 62. And this race for second looks like it is kind of, well, can't really say cooled off. So that's the tamest looking good battle we've ever seen right there. Surratt to the low side, Stifel the extreme top. You can put 3 cars between the 2 of them, just in the middle. That's how much these guys are respecting each other, giving them room. But we take the white flag, and can anybody run down the 62? I think it's going to take a big issue to race Jamie Massey down with the 62 car running down the back chute. He's got the race lead, and this time in 3 and 4, he will be greeted by the checkered flag. Jamie Massey will pick up the win in the B main. Give Kyle, Dan Stifler going to take 2 there over Kyle Surratt, Jacob Lassiter, Brock Evans, Wes Wiggin, Josh Abbey, Josh Ely, Brandon Marlowe, Travis Montgomery, Brandon Pretlove, and Dan Worthington will complete our 12 cars there in the B. So looks like we're going to be shooting off into what is going to be a brief warm of about 3 minutes long. So that will give us a chance to reset and take a drink and throw this thing trackside, pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, Dirty Grass Soul, with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave?
All right, I got to thank Dirty Grass Soul, the playing of our national anthem. Of course, our buddy Charlie Milner right here, Miller Media and Design, putting that one together. And, of course, to give a shout-out to our buddy Jeff Brown over at iRacingIFlag.com. You got to pick up an iFlag today because you will be a step above the competition, and you definitely want to stick out. Check them out, iRacingIFlag.com. Today, as we move into our opening night feature event, the Southern Dirt Racing Series Street Stocks, Lanier, the Battlegrounds. We have 18 cars at the ready. Let's take a quick look at the 3D Racing starting lineup. The number 31 of Justin Holt on the pole with the 21 of Jim Revis alongside of him. Stephen Moore and DJ Killanowski will be in row number 2 with Taylor Frost and Josh Peacock in row 3. The showstopper, Jamie Massey's got Dan Stifler, Kyle Surratt, and Jake Lassiter in the top 10 with Brock Evans, Wes Wiggin, Josh Abbey, Josh Ely, Brandon Marlowe, Travis Montgomery, Brandon Pretlove, Dan Worthington rounding out what is 18 cars tonight. Opening night, we'll go 50 laps around here at the 3A Mile Lanier National Speedway as we get settled into a nice little camera perch. We call some action here as we already one lap complete. And this one is awesome. Segue there took a little long. I'm going to say hey to Mike Sheffield Graphics as well, and appreciate the happy birthday wishes. Really do appreciate that. Yes, it is my birthday today. I think I turned 23 today, I believe.
Maybe 53. No, wait a minute, that's me.
Yeah, so you can at least be a little kind. Call 23. I'll be
Phil,
happy with that one.
Let's go on board.
Let's go Sheffield.
140 or the 14.2.
Sheffield Graphics on board the 14.2 of Taylor Frost. Taylor going to run it back there in the 7th spot, but Taylor by far and away Jack's favorite driver, favorite car. Cool looking rate scheme, great number with the 14.2. He'll ride along to position 7. Thank you to Sheffield Graphics, our official onboard sponsor, and I think we can officially say we put it up on the website. We'll put some news out. The Adrenaline Rush Racing League coming to us here in a few weeks on a Monday night. I believe we open up 13th at Homestead. That's going to be a good time. We'll be there every Monday night for 12 races. Look forward to thanking Mike for taking good care of us. He always does. Sheffield Graphics. Get a great looking paint. Get a hold of him today as we go racing down here at Lanier. And through the opening laps, it's Justin Holt, Jim Revis leading there in 2nd spot, DJ Killanowski, Josh Peacock, and Stephen Moore. With car 73 riding in 5th. I apologize here. I'm a little rocky. The glasses, tilted off my head. The headset is hanging off my head. We're absolutely just unglued for opening night here. The chair, yeah, the chair. The chair is like a member of the family here at the network now, as much as we hear those things squeak up. When guys get Phil, you're going to get the chair. You don't want to hear the chair, well, call Todd, call Ron, call Jeff, call whoever. I got a squeaky chair, and it's not very comfortable. Maybe one day we'll replace this as well. Then you can get a chair sponsor. Easy boy, if you're out there, a lazy boy, whatever you are. Use one of those too in our old advanced age for certain. That'd be great, but definitely not an old advanced way here at this race as we're going to put 9 laps complete. Justin Holt leading over DJ Killanowski, Josh Peacock. What the heck happened to Jim Revis? Did Jim wreck? He's all the way back in 17th. Not exactly sure what happened to 21, but I am hearing him and Charlie talking back and forth, and quite so sure what happened to our buddy Jim. Not sure he went around for a loopy or whatever happened, but he went from 2nd now all the way back to position 17 for the 21. He's going to have a lot of work to do to crawl his way back to the front. Justin Holt leading DJ Killanowski and Josh Peacock. Now with a dozen laps going to go complete next time around 12. The distance here tonight is 50 laps. The Milner Media Design 50 opening night for the SDRS Southern Dirt Racing Series will be here every Sunday night, and I am sure Charlie will welcome you if you're a clean, respectable racer. You want to come in, respect the rules, respect the drivers. You can come be a part of this awesome series on a Sunday night for the next, I believe, 7 weeks after tonight. We will be here with some great racing here at SDRS. We'll have a good time all summer long in the street stocks. Best car in iRacing, some of the best dudes you'll find. So we'll have a good time doing that as we're watching for stuff to happen up front. It's kind of quiet, kind of tame. And now they're wrecking in the back. And I think Jack caught a wreck. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Going to come out to the Speedway for the first time. Call Team Harm Motorsports yellow flag number 1 without 14 laps complete. The yellow flag laps will count. So now call it 15 will give us a chance to slow it down For the first time tonight, hit that rewind button and we will check out a Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay brought to you by our friends at Jonathan's Journeys, jmaxstrong.com. And I see Stephen Moore's car may have gotten a bump from the 14-2 and got him squirrely. What we're seeing, yep, that's exactly what we're seeing. 14 of Brock Evans kind of slides in there. Kyle Surratt got a little piece. Yeah, there's the pictures right there. It's on Taylor Frost. He gets in the back of Stephen Moore. Stephen just about caught the car, but it stacked enough cars up to throw the yellow flag. So it'll take a minute here to get this sorted out. We'll slow it on down. We'll take a break. We'll break back in with the restart call here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. That was a quick yellow. I thought we were going one to go that time. Nope, that was one to go last time by. So you need a break right there. We've the green in the air already. Holt, Kilinowski, Peacock, Stifler, Jamie Massey with the number 62. Put the showstopper into a top 5. And can he steal the show and please the crowd here tonight? We'll wait and see. With this time by, we're going to put 19 laps complete. And we get a race brewing for the race lead. Kilinowski, he restarted outside and he is going to try to reverse those numbers from 31 to 13 in the number 1 pylon because he's on the top side of Justin Holt out of turn number 4. Let's complete lap 19. We'll put 20 on the board next time around. 31 car, that gray and blue machine to the low side. Kilinowski, that white, red, and blue, number 13 to the top. Take door-to-door through turns number 3 and 4. That is position number 1. Josh Peacock, the 61. But he's going to thought there as well as he put the car to the low side. Thought we may have a 3-way dance for the lead out of turn number 2. But Peacock will stay in line in the 3rd spot. And see what he can do as our race leaders continue to fight it out. A door-to-door scenario. Kilinowski going to pop ahead by about a half a car. Score the 13, the race leader this time by. And can he clear Holt this time out of 2? Not quite. It was close. Not quite. He'll try to get through 3 and 4. Justin will fight back to the low side, but DJ will clear him out of the 4th turn. DJ Kilinowski, the new race leader. We call him the rock star. He certainly is. With car number 13, he will lead the way. Pop Holt now back to 2nd. Was waiting for Peacock to maybe make a move to the outside, but he may look low under Holt in 3 and 4 as he takes a peek down there and puts a fender to the low side. Thought he may have a car capable of making him run to the low side there, but he will ride in 3rd. Right behind them, the 71 car of Dan Stifler having a great opening night, as is Jamie Massey. Taylor Frost, Josh Ely, his rough night through qualifying. Well, that's turned in a good way. From 14th now up to the 7th position. Stephen Moore, Brock Evans, and Wes Wiggin completing our top 10. The progress of the 21 car, well, he's back there in 13th. What I thought was going to be a really good night for the 21, well, I guess he still has time because we're halfway home with this one now. 25 laps in, 25 laps remain. And can anybody run down and pass car number 13, DJ Kilinowski? He leads all of them down there to turn number 3 and 4. Call about 2 car lengths back to Mr. Peacock. 61 car riding in that 3rd position. Stifler and Jamie Massey running 4th and 5th. And waiting for Jamie to make some noise. Taylor Frost beginning to bark pretty loud at the 14-2. He's peeking to the low side of the 62 car down in the 3rd turn. So can maybe Jax pick Taylor Frost? Make something happen here in the 2nd half of this. I guess I'll wait and see. This one almost has a green flag complexion feel to it. I wouldn't expect nothing less out of all these drivers out there. They are really good. They are respectable. They are great dudes. They are good drivers. And that's why we really enjoy calling these guys and having all the action here on the Full Velocity Racing Network Sunday nights with street stocks. It doesn't get too much cooler than that for sure. As Kilinowski begins to extend that lead out a little bit. Peacock to the low side of Justin Holt. Call this a good race going on for 2. Let's see if the 61 car with the magic on the low side takes that position away. And he will clear him off the 4th turn. So put the JP Designs number 61 now up to P2. And that 61 car always looking good. Josh Peacock does some terrific paints as always. That car is stalemate, stalwart here on our airwaves, and he now runs in P2. Let's see if he can't run down his buddy, compadre, teammate with car number 13, the rock star, DJ Kalinowski, he will lead the way out of turn number 2 and got about 3 or 4 car lengths, and maybe growing down the back chute. Is back there to Peacock, and you got Holt there riding in 3rd. You look back to this race going on for 4th on back. Stifler holding on to 4th. Battle back there was between Jamie Massey and Taylor Frost. That has been a really good one. Let's pick that one up for a lap or 2 if that thing still breaks. So I guess it not broke. It did break. Massey did complete the pass on the 14-2, so now they'll go back to a single file scenario as laps continue to click away. We put 32 complete. We've got 18 laps to go, call it, down the back chute, heading into turn number 3 and 4, and that race now going to continue.
Showstopper.
Who did? Showstopper. Jamie Massey tried to knock the wall over. Well, he may need more than a super kick party to get that done with car 62 as he rides back there in the 5th spot, and thought he may run down the 71 car, but he hit the wall. He's upset the run, and fortunately Taylor didn't have the time in the room to really pounce on him, make a run out of that. So the 14-2 will stay back there. Really impressed to see the change in the complexion for the night for the 09 car. Mr. Ely, who had a really, really off night through qualifying his heat, didn't really run spectacular through the B, and I got to think you talked to Josh post-race. I think if he finishes 7th, I think he would take that as a that's a win for the night after the way that car ran through the opening parts of the evening. So we'll see if the 09 can't make his way up there as we look up and see his Bulletproof Motorsports teammates. DJ Kalinowski and Josh Peacock running 1-2. Justin Holt back there in position 3, and he's trying to hold on to these top 2. But Mr. DJ, last time around the race in interval was just over 0.8 of a second. Let's see where that grows to here. It stays pretty even. 0.853 for the 13 over the 61. Almost a full second. 1.3 back to Holt running in 3rd. Stifler's trailing 1.7. 2 seconds even back to the 62 car of Jamie Massey as we run down to the closing laps of this one. I'm going to put 38 complete. 12 laps remain here at Lanier. Love this 3A Miles. Always been a fan of this racetrack, and it does always bring some good racing on. A lot of clean racing we have seen over the years, and seeing a good one here tonight. Maybe not be dramatic or spectacular. Just a good clean race. This is the way I like to see him. Go out there, make laps. Best drivers will come to the front. Best setups will prevail, and so cream usually rises to the top. I would put DJ Kalinowski on that short list of some of the best street stock talent we see in all of iRacing, and he's going to have 10 more trips around to get it done. Can car number 13 open up the season in a way we have seen so many times as we look back there? And Jack says race for 4th, and yeah, we do. Stifler and Massey now, they begin to race it out. And the last time we saw Jamie with a shot, he hit the wall. So let's see if the 62 can't make something work. You see the extreme low side out of turn number 2. We will cross over. Stifler crossed him up, and he almost got clipped from Taylor, who is still on the left rear and had to lift, because I think if he didn't, that was going to take the Stifler machine right all the way around, and don't want to see Halo late in this one. The racing's been good. Taylor with a classy move there. Lets Dan catch it. Can Dan regroup and see if he can't run down the back of the 62 of Jamie Massey as we go back to the straight line formation on a turn number 4. Now put Jamie Massey up to P4, and he's got time to run down Justin Holt, so potentially a run on the podium for the 62 car. We will wait and see for these closing, what do you call it, 6+ laps as we exit the 4th turn. We'll put 44 laps complete in this one. 6 laps remain. And the number 13 car, the link has closed a little bit, not too terribly much. Was over 0.8. Well, it's 0.777, a 777 last time by. So maybe Peacock a touch bit quicker, but he's going to need a whole lot more now that the 0.745. So he's making the stopwatch shrink. He's going to run out of time there because that was 5 laps remaining last time around for car number 13. Peacock back there in 2. Holt and Massey having a good race back here for 3rd and 4th. You got a race for 5th going on between Stifler, the 71 car. Taylor Frost is there. Josh Ely, Kyle Surratt, Brock Evans, and Jim Revis. Jim has rebounded back in the top 10. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed with whatever happened to that number 21 car. I thought he had a piece here tonight worthy, potentially a race win. But that may be short-lived in this one because you put the 13 car of DJ Kilinowski out into the race lead. It may be a short night for a lot of drivers because out of turn number 4, we'll be going to put 2 sticks down, 2 more trips left around the 3/8 for the 13. DJ Kilinowski with now almost a full second to spare. Well, a .791. It shrunk even again that time around. So can Peacock run him down? He's got less than a lap and a half to get it done. Off turn number 4, the white silk going up on the Speedway. One more trip around for the Rockstar. Can he pick up yet another win? Can he do it? Looks like he may be in the right path as Peacock has closed it down to about half a second, but it may be a little bit too late as he will take a big hard run into 3 and 4. DJ comes off the corner. DJ Kilinowski will win tonight here at Lanier. With car number 13, Josh Peacock will finish up 2. Justin Holt going to hold off Jamie Massey for 3rd. Dan Stifler, we're going to top 5. Over Taylor Frost, Josh Ely, Kyle Surratt, Brock Evans, Jim Revis going to make up the top 10 with Stephen Moore, Wes Wiggin, Brandon Marlowe, Dan Worthington, and Jacob Laston over the top 15. Brandon Pretlove, Josh Aubie, and Travis Montgomery will round out our 18 cars here tonight. The big winner is DJ Kilinowski. We'll talk to him next live on the post-race show presented by BladeNo.com. We're going to pop a Discord. We'll hope you'll join us there as well live on your source for esports racing. All right, we are back here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and the post-race show is presented by BladeNo.com. It is simple web solutions powered by nerds, web hosting, VPS servers, dedicated servers. They have it all covered. Check them out today over at BladeNo.com. And the big winner of opening night, the Southern Dirt Racing Series, will be the number 13 of DJ Kilinowski, a second-place run to the 61 of Josh Peacock. And our third-place finisher, I'm going to see if we can't grab now. I don't believe I can move anybody, so we may have to make an audible here. Jack can go up, and there we go. You got to move. Justin Holt with the number 31, going to finish up 3rd tonight. Justin, good run for you. A great racetrack in Lanier. How you feeling after 50 laps, man? I think you had a good car.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was real good, probably the first 20 laps or so, and then as longer we went, the worse it got. I should have tightened it up quite a bit more. So, but everybody ran me clean. DJ and Josh, they both passed me. I don't think we ever even touched, so it was a good race. I'm pretty happy with it.
You guys are always really fun to watch, always as clean as a whistle. I think we all agree. When you put DJ out front one of these races, he's awfully tough to catch. You and Peacock had a good little race there side by side for about 5 or 6 laps. That's going to be a blast racing a guy like him. You guys all have a lot of talent. How much fun you have in there racing, even if it's for second between you and him, guys that have run a ton of laps together.
Yeah, Josh, DJ, both. I've raced with both of them quite a bit, and they're both usually pretty clean. It's a few of them you don't have to worry about. You can drive into a corner beside them and know they're not going to just shove you up in the wall.
And you guys always show a lot of class, and it's always fun to watch, Justin. And we see you back here opening night on the podium with the top 3, which means you get the mic one more time. Let you thank your team, your crew, your sponsors, whoever out there be watching live on the Full Velocity Racing Network here tonight.
Just everybody at DTJ and Milner Media Design for the wrap and putting this series on. Then Scorecrow, I want to thank them. And you guys for broadcasting. Appreciate y'all.
You as well, brother. Car number 31, Justin Holt, a 3rd place run here tonight at Lanier. We'll let him go, and we will take a walk down here a little further. A little bit of a walk till we get to number 61. 61 car of Josh Peacock. I tried to put you in victory lane, Josh, but you're P2 here tonight. I think DJ's car was a little bit better, but the last 20 laps, you guys were kind of even. Did you think that way?
Yeah, we were sitting there talking in Discord, and I kept telling him I'd like to see, in them late race yellows, because with the line he was running, with the line I was running, I think we'd have put on a hell of a show running side by side. We kept talking back and forth, and we were running identical lap times to each other, and he was just running a total different lane of the racetrack. This track was way out of character tonight. It was actually pretty fun to run. You didn't have to be committed to the bottom. You could kind of run a slaughter line. You could kind of run in the middle, and there at the beginning, I made up a lot of ground on the top. It was a fun race tonight.
Looked like, yeah, I was going to say that was my next question. The racetrack really did segue good. It was good on the middle side, good low, made some really good time up top. You said uncharacteristic for Lanier. Forever and a day, this track run just like this. It was always one of the better racetracks in iRacing. Did we stumble across something in this new build? I mean, have you been any laps here more than this one? I mean, this looked like the Lanier of old here tonight.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's definitely a fun race. I mean, here's of lately, man, this track's just always locked down at the bottom, and it sucks. I guess it just kind of depends on what the weather settings are and how much moisture in the air and how hot it is. But like I said, tonight is a fun race. Yeah, I said DJ got cleared, and at lead and open racetrack a little bit earlier than I did. I don't feel like guys leaps and bounds faster, but I feel like we'd have put on a show to race for the win. But there goes, congratulations to him. That was a hell of a race.
It was, and your win is coming. You've been knocking on the door here for a couple of weeks. You're knocking off all these seconds. Another one here tonight. I'll give you the mic again. We know the bit, but we're gonna do some victory lane suit there, brother. I got a feeling.
Yeah, I'd like to be back. Then again, all these seconds really ain't bad. Especially in this series, running for points. My podium's never too bad to knock off.
Who do you got to thank for this one here tonight?
I thank all my teammates, Bulletproof Motorsports, for everything. We put in the work on these setups. I thank all my sponsors, Tim Cummings, CCM Custom Graphics and Engraving. I'd like to give a shout out to J Max. Check him out on Facebook at J Max Journeys and Jonathan's Journeys. And also check him out at jmaxstrong.com. I'd like to give a shout out to Steve Bigler at Traction by Boosted. Any kind of tire solution around the Chicago area, check him out at Traction by Boosted on Facebook. I'll give a shout out to you guys. Be everything y'all do for me, be on the race car and put on the broadcast as always. I'll give a shameless plug to JP Designs, putting this badass wrap on the car. Tubbs and everybody puts this series on. Pretty excited to be back racing with them. And everybody out there watching.
Well, let me finish by saying, dude, the JP Designs wrap, I seen one with a 32J on it you did. It's badass, dude. He's not going to be very good on the track, but be good. Your cars are always looking good. Josh Peacock, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's second place finisher with car number 61. We'll let him go, as I am sure he's got a lot of work to do. I know he's painting up a whole fleet of cars for our buddy Todd to race, and certainly appreciate Josh's efforts. So we'll let him go, and we will take a run down to the winner's circle. But we will grab tonight's race winner with car number 13. The Rockstar is back. DJ Kilinowski leads the last important lap, but it was a really good race car tonight. Lanier it looked like it was kind of back to Lanier of old. You could run all over it. Talk about your run out there. I think that car was pretty flawless.
Oh yeah, the car could run anywhere, bottom, middle, slide job line, top. Top kind of went away right at the beginning of the race, but still kind of that slider line definitely came through when getting around Jim and then Justin there, and then it kind of just set sail.
That outside lane. You started out there on the outside on the restart with Holt. You guys were door to door for a few laps. Did it feel like the outside was beginning to go away at all? Was it going to be paramount to complete that pass on him? How much panic was there? We got to get this pass gun because if he gets by me, it may be a whole different sled.
That line was kind of there the whole entire time. I think Justin was getting a little bit looser, so he didn't have as much coming off with the high side. I was kind of coming off in the tack that allowed enough grip. I ended up going to the bottom, and me and Josh basically ran identical the whole entire time. I didn't gap him or anything like that.
It was a good night indeed. I think you and Josh are pretty dang even those last 10 or 15, maybe 20 laps even. But DJ, you're back in the winner's circle where you've been a billion times before and probably a whole lot more to come, buddy. Congratulations. Take the mic from me and give the little folks out there a good shout out. I think Susan's out there watching as she normally is.
Yep, got to give a big shout out to my Aunt Susie, watches every single one of my races. My teammates over at Bulletproof Motorsports, Milner Media and Design for this sick-ass wrap. My girlfriend Mary for allowing the hobby, and then I had a couple of my friends out watching on Twitch that I got to give a shout out to for watching.
Appreciate them for watching as well over on Twitch. I don't usually pay too much attention to that, but thanks you guys over there for watching. Tonight's big winner, DJ Kilinowski at Lanier. We'll do it for him, and that will do it for us here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network from Lanier. Thank you to Charlie Milner for all his work putting this one together, for Jack Chewin for all his help, for the rest of the gang here at Full Velocity. I am Phil LeCast. We will see you back here live tomorrow night. We go to the new Smyrna Speedway. We have 2 races left with the MD Designs. 305 sprint cars will be there 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll hope to see you then back here live on your source for esports racing.